What's up, everybody? Back again with another video, and today I'm gonna make a dungeon to keep the zombies locked away. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, so the plan is, I like how these sides are fully secured, and these ones over here are kind of like rotted away, all tore up, and I think termites may have got to this one. If not, it's pretty bad. I don't like it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach these top pieces, apply those to this one, extend it, put them a little bit closer and tighter together, so that way when I have the hands popping in, putting the chains and all the other good stuff, it's going to look a lot better. And I could also board up the sides, so that way it will look more concealed. I want it to be like if these are doors to a basement and I'm trapping in the zombies. Now, I know you've seen these before on DIYs, but I'm going to change it up a bit. Of course, they're all changed, but I'm going to do it my way so it fits my yard. So stay tuned and follow me along while I build this trap to keep the zombies in. So basically the whole point of this is basically building this so it looks like doors, and so everything looks enclosed and coming out from the ground. So that way by switching those over here and putting them a little bit closer and maybe adding a few different ones, I can maybe get a couple of rusty handles or something if I can find some laying around on an old vanity in an alley. That would be great. If not, pick some up for a couple of dollars. So let's see how this turns out. Now it's time to enclose the dead and trap the zombies from coming out and getting the trick-or-treaters. So let's continue with this build. All right, everybody. So everything's boarded up on the sides. The next part is what's gonna make mine stand out from all the others out there. Now stay here for 1 second and you'll see why this is gonna be a little bit different than all the other ones you see out there. Let's get to it. Now that the boards are all laid out, screwed in, the border's on, these are here to act as doors. Now I gotta find some handles either laying around in the garage or in the alley, and then we're gonna paint it, and then we're gonna dress it up with the hands, the bloody hands and stuff like that. So for now, let's get it painted. Let's get started. Boom. Just like that. Now if you guys are wondering how I got it to look like this, I basically went over it with a dark brown, lightly missed the newer boards, then I did my cloth spray method for the silver all around the border and on the sides, and then for the blood I did the same thing. So basically spray, spray, but when you first go into white, go lightly so you don't get a big blotch. There you have it. Check that out. Just like that. Now the only thing left, like I said, is to add the doorknobs, dress it up, and we are completely done with this one. Alright everybody, stay tuned for the next update. We will dress it up with hands, feet, maybe a face on the inside with some chains. I still need to get some handles. Hopefully I can get them already all rusted up, and maybe I can find some hinges or something to put on the sides, but that pretty much completes it for now. So stay tuned for the final touches of it, and if you're following along on this little series, make sure you stay tuned to see the video of the 2020 Halloween front yard decorated with all these props that I built out of the free wood, completely decked out how they're supposed to be. Alright everybody, stay tuned. Got these chains, and also found some of these hinges. So we're gonna go ahead and attach these. All right, everybody, we're gonna finish up some more work on the pallet that I turned into a basement door to keep the dead locked inside. So we're gonna go ahead and use these chains and these hinges that I found to basically resemble some doorknobs. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are so far. So we got the chains over there, we got the little latches. So the idea here is to run the chains across this way and basically put 2 latches here so it somewhat looks like a door. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, these all came from the 99-cent store. These chains also. So it's gonna be somewhat like that. Still gotta anchor everything down. These, I'm basically gonna put some blood on it, age them up a little bit, maybe put a little bit of browns and blacks. And I don't know yet with that foot, but yeah. This just looks a little too fresh for somebody that's supposed to be locked up in there, kept away, in quarantine. Let's get to it. All right, so I already sprayed these up with a little bit of brown and they're already looking a little bit better. I also got blood in a bottle, so we're gonna go ahead and use that stuff. Put a little bit of blood here, make it a little bit more scary and spooky. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, so that blood spray, yeah, it went pretty far. I shot it, and I didn't know it was gonna come out like that, but yeah. So you gotta be careful with that stuff. But yeah, it makes like the little stripes, so I went ahead and used some red spray paint. Just don't spray too close because, yeah, it was looking really bad there. Family's like, nope. But then I wiped it, now it looks like a scab. So that had a skinny disease, so we'll leave it like that. And then I sprayed this, and then I basically just wiped it with a paper towel. So now these are looking a little bit better. So let's continue with this. Okay, so there you have it. I'm liking how it's coming out. So if you guys watched my ticket booth video with the bars, I pretty much did the same thing. So I sprayed it on a napkin and then I basically dabbed it on with the spray paint. So it's looking a lot better like that instead of just spraying it on. So spray it on a napkin or a towel and then dab it on. And what I used was like a cherry red spray paint, gloss Regal red. So same technique, dab it on, and it's looking a lot better. So let me go ahead and now assemble everything and get it ready. All right, so the way I'm gonna anchor the chains down was using the hardware that came with this and then just using a screw. So I don't know if you can see it here. These are anchored down, so this is good. Now the way I'm gonna put this in to the board is basically I'm just gonna drill just a big enough hole for this and then basically just screw them in because I mean no one's gonna be pulling on them. So let's get that started. So basically, like I said, some light here, just drilled the hole with this here. Hopefully just thread this in. Yeah, good, it's gonna work, perfect size. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and screw that in on both. And then now it's gonna look like these are basically latches or doorknobs or whatever you want to call it to basically open the basement. But we don't want to open the basement. That's why we got it chained up, because we don't want what's in there to come out and get you. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but these are all rusted out and it works out perfect because we found these and these are looking great. Look at this. This looks awesome. Perfect, threading it in. Yeah. It looks good, Mama?
Yeah.
Scary?
Yeah.
All right.
We just have blood.
Yeah, a lot of blood? You like it?
It's that blood, or that blood, or that blood.
Blood everywhere.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
Go. Okay, we're one step closer to being done. Already put the latches on here. So basically now it looks like basement doors. Let me zoom out. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Looks good, you guys?
Yeah.
They're over there. What are you guys doing?
Staining the fences.
Yeah, dedication right there. Look at it. Oh, we're a perfect team right there. Oh, it's gonna be scary. You gonna be scared, Isaiah?
No.
You gonna be scared, Nevaeh?
Maybe.
Okay, good. That's what I want to hear, because if you guys ain't scared, no one else is gonna be scared.
I mean, I get scared pretty easily.
Yeah? Good. Ah!
Not that easily.
No?
No.
Alright, everybody, here's a closer look. Anchored the fake chains down with the hardware we found with these. I went ahead and ran the chains through them. Have the hands trying to grab out. Went ahead and put some more blood on the chains using the red paint, the Regal Red. So there you have it. The only thing left to do is run a tube with the fogger, put the lights, and basically maybe add something else down here like a skull or maybe a zombie mask. Don't know yet, but this is pretty much what it's going to look like, the final result. Besides it being outside on the yard, if you want to see what this looks like on the yard, stay tuned for the last video of the decorations out on the front yard. All right, everybody, if I do add anything else to this, I will post it to the video. But I think that concludes this video for the fake basement dungeon to keep the dead inside build. And this was an awesome build because most of it was from free wood, which is obviously awesome. So hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me and I will answer them as best as I can. All right, everybody, stay tuned for more.